Okay, people, today is a quick video on my climbing aloe vera plant, which is this plant that you see here. And I know for a lot of people, they probably think it looks kind of odd because it's tipped over, but that is actually what this species is known to do. What happens is from the base of it, eventually it'll send up like more runners, like 1, 2, 3, and they'll go straight up till the weight can no longer support it. Then they will tip over like how this one is, and then it'll start reaching back up. Now, I just recently repotted this about 2 days ago because up till then it was in a nursery cup smaller than this size inside of a teacup, not a teacup, a coffee mug, because I was afraid to replant it, which a lot of times sometimes I'm scared to repot plants, especially if it's one that I typically don't do good with, but out of nowhere I somehow figure it out. So basically, here, let me show you real quick. So it's like upright, then it tips, and then it's upright a second time, which is right there. So hopefully now that I repotted it, it should be sending runners up pretty soon, and it'll basically just spread where there'll be more of them coming out. So they almost look like the ZZ plant, except for once they get tall, they just do like this one and tip over. I keep it in cactus mix. Like most of my aloe veras, I water it maybe once. This one maybe twice a month, but really just once or twice. And with most aloe veras, I find that the only way to really keep them successfully is they need to be right next to a window where they get not direct sun, but I would say indirect, because when I had this as a baby plant, because I had it when it was like this small, believe it or not, and it was in the east facing window, which means it only gets the morning sun. But now that I moved over here, this is a south facing window, but it's blocked a little bit, so it diffuses the lighting situation. But the more I'm sitting here, you can tell that more of the plant is becoming illuminated. So probably eventually this whole plant will be sitting in the evening sun, probably for about maybe an hour or so, not too much more than that. Ain't too much more I can say about it. It's just a very unusual plant. I don't see them a lot in stores, but they are a good addition to your plant collection. All right, there we go.